again. It's time to talk about the issues at hand. You say what you say, just say what you feel. It's a door, and we're gonna keep it real. It's an open conversation. It's an open conversation.
Hey, this is your girl, Philadelphia's Princess of Comedy, Miss Darkchild. Welcome to second season of Sador Presents an Open Conversation. Now I'm going to introduce you to the rest of the co-hosts of the show. To my left.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Liz.
Marvin, the Fast Lane, the Home Ownership.
Melissa.
And your man Simply D. Peace. We also have a special guest with us today. We brought him back because he was so impressive from the end of the show.
Dimitri Edwards. How's everybody doing?
And we want to talk to you today about apologies. Ooh, a heated topic. A lot of people apologize, but do they really mean it? Do you really accept it? We want to talk about apologies.
That.
Okay.
Did that man make that song?
Who?
That fat man that won the American Idol. He said, this is my apology for 2004.
Was it a hit?
Did he say that apology in
Song.
2000?
But was it a hit? I don't recall the song.
It was. This is my apology for 2004. He apologized to her for everything he did.
So, what
Did
about
she accept the
What
one?
are you apologizing for?
He was apologizing for whatever he might have did.
What did he do?
What you apologizing for?
I'm apologizing for the opportunities that I didn't take to talk about all those people that sat in that front row of that comedy show.
Oh, wow.
No, you know what you should apologize for? Putting the semen in that man's boot so it's Jordans.
Yeah.
That's what you should apologize for.
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah.
You gotta rewind. You gotta rewind the season.
Okay.
You gotta watch the season.
All right, I gotta go watch that.
What's that?
So, talking about apologies, so your man, or Dimitri, your man cheats on you, and he apologizes. Baby, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, blah, 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 blah. Do you accept it? How do you handle that?
I accept the apology and move forward, but I'm still checking you out. I
Forgive,
forgive,
but don't forget.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep ear beating you.
So is
about
that an apology if you forgive and don't forget? Are you
You can't tell me
accepting
how to
it?
accept the apology.
Because the whole scripture say we forgive and forget.
No, I accept the apology, but I'm not gonna let you make a fool out of me over and over again. I accept the apology because I'm not gonna ear beat you about what you did. You know what you did. You know I didn't like it. So we don't need to keep going to that conversation. I accept the apology.
So,
I'm
he
waiting
does
for
it
you to
again
show
6
me.
months later.
And it's time for me to make some decisions.
That's when decisions coming, huh?
Yeah.
So was his apology, do you think it was genuine, or was it just to get you to
At that
shut your
moment.
mouth,
At
you
that
know what I mean,
moment.
keep the peace, pacify you? But would it be a genuine apology if 6 months later, or a month later, or 2 weeks later, or whatever, he turned around and do it again? And would you consider that your fault?
No. Well, I'm just gonna say, I accept the apology. If he does it 6 months later, I don't think I would accept the apology. I would make some decisions on that. That's period.
The first time?
If
I think if you do it again, then the first apology probably wasn't that sincere.
No,
Exactly.
avoid
it could be, because I'm gonna say I have done some things, not to cheat or anything like that, but say like it's as simple as leaving a bowl
You see how
on
hard
a dresser with some food and I
Now-
apologize for it.
Now,
And I'll turn around and do it again. Now, I really meant that apology, I did. But, you know, my body was just too tired to get up and go downsters and put that bowl in the sink.
Can I stop
So,
you for a
you know,
second before you even got to the bowl?
Look at Terrence Howard. Look at Terrence Howard.
You cannot sit here and tell me that you've never cheated on your husband.
What? I never did that.
Why?
Why we married?
Why would you?
Why would you lie?
Why?
See, what happens
Like,
is,
why would I lie?
y'all women, y'all do stuff,
Oh, duh.
and
But
then
this not
You
cheating,
about
it's
to get
apology.
beat
But I
down.
cheated on my husband.
wait, I gotta hear this point.
Go ahead.
y'all do stuff and don't admit
I've never cheated on my husband.
The judge will be waiting to see it, so I understand. But
This is too much. This is too
How
much.
much?
This is too
we
much.
know everybody under the sun has cheated just once.
That's not
What?
true.
No.
That's not true.
Untrue.
That's
Listen,
absolutely
I'm
not
gonna tell
true.
You're right, 'cause
That's absolutely
Have
not
you
true.
cheated?
So you
Absolutely
cannot make
not.
that statement.
Okay then.
What's
So,
the point?
so,
What's the point of being?
What is the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
I'm just,
Like,
it just came to my mind when you
Nah.
said you forgot the bowls and
Yeah,
stuff.
bowl,
and
yeah.
what you,
Because I'm like, if somebody cheats on you and you turn around and cheat on them, like I'm not gonna pay somebody back with my body. First of all, that's not me.
okay.
So
But let's bring
But
it
we
back.
talking
We're
about
talking about apologies.
Yeah.
You spent
I lost. You
some
got to forgive me.
Terrence Howard on. Look, people, we are talking about apologies. Whether they come in the form of a card, a dozen roses, in my case, a Mercedes Benz,
I'm gonna say.
titled included.
I go, that's a nice apology.
Let me finish, ladies. No car note attached to it.
Wow.
Those are the type of apologies.
Well, what type of apology would you get?
What I give you, sorry, get your shoes out the middle of the floor.
Well,
That's
you
it,
didn't
so-
even apologize to the dude for putting the semen in his Jordan.
Sorry, let's keep it moving.
Where you get to see that?
You see, you had to be here for season 1, early part of the show.
The normal
Some
apology.
things happened.
I'm going back.
Y'all might want to rewind and go back and watch some old
Check out
seasons.
some old.
Catch up with where. If this man went on cheating,
Yes,
where he
wild.
got cheating from, I don't know. But we apologizing for things that you do. How sincere are your apologies? Because remember, the vow that you took, whether it's as a couple, whether it's as a married couple, you made it under the eyes of God.
Right.
So the same apology, whatever that action may have been, and she said, the apology could be for something as simple as mismanagement of money
But she kept
in a
it.
relationship. Hers could have been in a bowl.
Right. But see, here's my thing. Why is it so hard for women to apologize when they know they were wrong?
That's a
What
stereotype.
women do
It's
is,
not a stereotype.
yes it is,
No,
because
it's
I have
not.
no problem with apologizing. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Right?
If you're
So
wrong,
you'll just
that's
give it-
okay.
You can crank
so
your
we'll
back
just-
all you want.
I'm guilty
I'm
of
just
that.
saying.
I ain't gonna lie.
Of not apologizing, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
wrong.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Who ain't apologize?
Well, you not apologizing.
It's
It's-
hard for some women to make an apology.
For some.
And it's hard for
Say
some
I'm
men
some.
to apologize. Creflo.
What?
You lying.
I agree.
Whatever.
See,
Yeah.
there it
A
goes. There
man,
it goes.
a man will apologize first.
That's
I hope
not
it's
true.
not
That's
That's
not
not
true.
true.
That's
That's
not
I
true.
don't
No,
apologize.
men
Men always doing something. That's why they apologize.
So y'all don't do anything?
No,
See,
y'all always
I'm
get
not
up with y'all
apologizing
stuff.
for nothing.
That's
Because
why.
Y'all not
98.5%
confessing
of
to
the time,
nothing.
I'm right.
What?
No. Why should we
98.5%
Why
of the
should
time,
we
I'm right.
confess? But we're not here to talk about confession.
No.
We're talking about
I'm gonna
apology.
tell you something. It's
Yeah,
hard for me to
I
apologize because if I did something, even if I apologize about that bull, really I ain't care. I just apologize
See?
to one here.
So
Right,
the
okay,
real
so
truth
you really
is,
didn't mean it.
the real truth
That's
is
what I
this.
said. It wasn't sincere, and you said it
I'll
was.
apologize.
See?
I know I can be harsh. I have a way of saying things. I'm told this by my employees sometimes. When I'm getting frustrated, I can come off a little hard, cracking. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean what I say. I
Absolutely.
don't believe people say things and they
They
come
don't
back and
mean
say, "Oh, I didn't mean
So you
that."
don't
But
apologize?
yes, you did. No, I will apologize for the way I said it, but I'm not apologizing for what I said
Right.
because I meant it.
Okay,
So
now
people
let's say
kill
this.
me- But wait. People kill me when you in a heated argument and they're saying, "Oh, you's a dumb bee," whatever. You somewhere in your brain you was
believe
thinking
that,
that.
right.
You ain't don't come back later talking about, "Oh, I was just
Apologize.
angry." Bitch, you. Oops, sorry.
Oh, shit. We are now going to be censored by the EFEO, the OFAA.
YouTube.
Aflac is coming. The little Geico man, and we off the air.
Listen, this ain't
Did you just
regulation.
apologize for that?
I apologize.
She didn't mean
I
it.
meant it.
We are
I
now.
meant it.
We
but
are
I
not on
apologize for saying it.
We not on the air.
I try to do stuff. just
Be
like that.
sensitive.
Edit that
Let me
out.
explain it to this. Apologies, one thing that I tend to do is we have to realize that the words we put out into the universe,
Yes.
they do things.
Down.
Our universe, they do come back because I believe in karma. But you put them out in the universe with an expectation of a return. Not those words, but a return. So at times we have to remember what we say out our
How we said
mouths.
it.
Now, and how we said it.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
as far as an apology, I'm one of those people that tend to not use the word apology because it's so saturated. I am sorry is one of those words that I tend to take out of my vocabulary because you know that old saying, you sorry, yeah, you a sorry ass.
Mhm.
I apologize, I didn't do it. They make
Yeah,
those
yeah,
statements. So, I tend to watch what I put into the universe. So, if there comes a situation where an apology is needed, I think, to me, in my life, a prayer comes first. I made a mistake, let us pray, then discuss it and move on. But at no point will you hear me say, I'm sorry, because I'm not sorry. I was not sorry for what I did. Because if I was, I would have never done it.
Hold up. Wait
Can
a
I do
minute.
the,
Well,
Okay, but
What's
listen
the-
to
I wanna do the
the
definition first
You want a definition?
of apology?
Of apology. Some people don't know.
They might know.
They don't know.
Just
understand.
let our Wikipedia read.
Why not?
Go ahead, Wicca.
A regretful acknowledgement of an offense or failure, a formal public statement of regret.
Alright, so now you want to pray for somebody before you apologize.
No, pray for my actions.
Yeah.
Before you apologize. That may take too long.
No, it won't. We ain't going to the Baptist church with the reason they can't get to the dinner because the whole benediction is 4 hours long.
Are
We
you
don't do
going to
that.
pray in the presence of the person you want to apologize to?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Don't nobody want to hear all that. Just get to the point. You sorry. I ain't
Well, I'm
not.
sorry.
Or you're not, if you're not, just.
I'm not
So
sorry.
I just
Sorry.
had to sorry to be apologetic for a major situation. I had an event, the ear wasn't working. It wasn't my fault, but the people were in that venue because I asked them to be there. And so I really felt terrible that it went that way because their brand, they were concerned about their brand and their audience was used to a certain type of environment. And I really reached out to them and apologized for what took place because apology also comes along with being accountable for what you did. So it's not also just about apologizing for it. It's being
Hallelujah.
accountable for what took place. And so when I apologized to those people, I was sincere about it because I was being accountable for what took place and I offered some type of resolution to make up for that.
And there should be some people out here in America, when our open conversation, that should be accountable for their actions. Why did you let that woman walk out with that dress? You knew that dress didn't fit. Why did you do it? Why did you let her get honey blonde hair
That's
when
a
her
whole
roots
nother
was
show.
jet black? You need to apologize to your people. You knew her feet didn't fit them shoes. Why'd you sell them bare feet?
I got a serious question. Okay, so you got a mother who's, on crack. And she obviously is not taking care of the home. She's out there, whatever. And she comes to you and, oh, baby, I'm sorry, Mommy's going to do better. I'm going to do better. She goes to rehab or detox, gets herself together, stay clean for 30 days, and then go back out. So it's a repetitive cycle. I mean, at what point do you accept her apologies or do you continue to feed them into her apologizing? You understand what I'm saying? Those type of apologies, not just somebody cheating, but apologies come from all.
All gamut. So the Lord, I said it, the weed woman need to apologize. Sue Chang sending that hair. That Beverly Johnson.
I think you accept the apology, but you have to at some point remove yourself from that situation because that situation is going to keep occurring.
Yeah.
For me, I can't accept if I'm going to have an issue with you and you come to me and you're apologizing, I can't accept it if I'm still going to be carrying no feelings or feel some type of way about what you did. How's that accepting the apology?
That's right. That's
You
what we
understand what I'm
say,
saying?
forgive and
People
forget.
sit there, I gotta keep it 100. No, I got problems with you, so I can't accept that apology.
All right, well,
Well-
this is a heated topic. We gotta go throw this thing to commercial break. This is open conversation. We'll be back with our discussions on apologies right after this commercial break.
Baby, you are the one, my only angel. When I'm alone, your name just rings a bell. You made me wanna leap in, seeking wherever you are.
And welcome back to Open Conversation, where we were having a discussion about apologies. Give them, receive them, accept them, don't accept them. No, it's one of my co-hosts, Melissa. How do you feel about the whole concept of just apologies? How does it work in your house? Just in general, apologies.
Well, of course, I'm never wrong, so I don't have to apologize.
Here we go again.
Never wrong.
Here we go again.
No,
No, she being
I mean, if I apologize, I definitely, want to make sure that it's sincere, but I know a lot of people just apologize just because they feel like they have to.
Because the words sound right,
I mean, I always relate everything to my kids because I'm around them all the time.
as you should.
But, like my daughter, she hit her brother and,
You'll say,
say
"Go
sorry.
apologize."
She's like, shrug her shoulders because she doesn't mean it.
Right.
She'll say it eventually, but she just
Yeah.
says it because I tell her to.
Right.
Like, I think people just say sorry because they feel like they have to. They don't necessarily mean it.
But she's so young that they don't
Right.
understand the true
Yeah, I
meaning
mean,
of
I-
apologize.
yeah, I
But I like the shrug and the shoulders thing. That's really cute.
Yeah.
She, I don't care. He's my brother.
So you don't
Not
feel like
really.
no apologies, sincere? Or?
No, I do. I just feel like majority of the time, I think people just say sorry because they think they should.
Do you think that's
I mean, that's my opinion.
I was saying, I think that some apologies are selfish, meaning that if someone does something wrong and the other person that they're going to apologize to will never find out, and they apologize hurting that person and destroying how they feel, that apology was not about rectifying the situation with that person. That was their own guilt. And I believe that's a selfish act. I don't think that if you're going to destroy someone and make someone feel horrible about what you're about to tell them, you need to really evaluate how sincere or how much worth is behind an apology. I'm not a weak person, but we were talking about cheating. If I was a weak person and my counterpart came to me and apologized about some indiscretion that he did, and I would have never found out, that apology is all about his guilt. I don't need to.
Well, yeah.
what Simply did?
I agree with what you said. I totally agree with that. I think it's a selfish act, especially if someone's not going to find out. But then if a person does discover something, to give a sincere apology is not just walking up to someone and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry," or "I apologize." No, a sincere apology is sitting down and talking with that person and letting them know that you are truly apologetic for whatever took place.
Hey, how about you, Marvin Lane, Fast and Lane? Shit.
I don't apologize for nothing.
Here he goes.
Why should I apologize?
Terrence
I'm
Howard.
always right. I'm 98.5% right, and the other 1.5 that I'm wrong, don't nobody know.
Is any of your people
Okay, that's proven.
fans
Yeah.
of the show?
Yep.
Next episode is going to be on divorce. How quick you get on it? How
But,
quick it's
but it will be one because I was right.
Oh,
No, you wrong.
No.
Cletus, you are.
What? Just one vote?
Statistical.
wait a minute. Did you just say?
You better not go home with that
Show that
statistical crap.
Statistics show that I've been right about everything that I said.
I know wifey. You better look in the camera and fix it.
I'm right.
Next
There
show
it
will
is.
be about divorce.
Now, if you want me to be sorry for something, I'm sorry that I'm always right. There you have it.
The next show definitely about how to hide your husband's body. Stay tuned. We out. What about you,
Watch
Liz?
that show.
The only time, honestly, that it has to be somebody very close, personal, or something that really bothers me where I feel like I owe that person an apology. I just don't go around apologizing because if I don't mean it, I'm not going to say it. That's just, anybody that knows me knows that's how I am. And again, 99.999% of what comes out of my mouth, I meant.
Okay.
I just maybe could have delivered it a different way, so I'm sorry maybe for delivering it that way, but I meant what I said.
Can I make it? Let me throw this to you because this is current in our news.
No, where's the right arm?
As far as two issues. One, Zimmerman apologized to Trayvon Martin's parents.
He did.
He apologized that the incident occurred. He didn't assume any guilt. That was number one. And then number two, the gentleman who kept the 3 young ladies hostage in Ohio, he too apologized to them. Now, you have destroyed some lives in both situations.
Right.
How sincere do you think that man's apology was when he was in court? His family had to deal with
If
it.
it was me, I wouldn't want to hear your apology. You gotta be damn lucky I'm not climbing over that table to get with you.
You can't keep
I don't
a
think it's supposed
person
to say to me.
for 12 years and then
Say
Say you're
apologize.
sorry.
Exactly.
That's right.
You all you
I mean,
need to be
there
sorry
are
when she
situations.
got out.
Yeah. You're exactly. There's some situations. Just leave it alone. Walk away. Like, don't even open your mouth to try to apologize because there is no. What are you going? I'm sorry for keeping you hostage for 12 years.
So did you think
I'm sorry for
George
shooting
Zimmerman's
yourself, like-
apology was sincere
Hell
to
no.
his
No.
family? Because he apologized.
And that's
for the
about
incident.
keeping-
They said, I apologize for your loss. It's
No.
basically how they put it.
No.
But he was being what? If you listen to that, he's not apologizing for what he did because he doesn't feel like he did anything. He's just so yes, in a sense, I do believe he is sorry for their loss. But that's if you look at it and you break it down, he's not apologizing for what he did. And sometimes people feel like because I apologize, that means I should get a pass and you should.
Right.
You
Right,
have to
right,
forgive
right,
me.
right.
You have to understand why I did what I did. I don't have to understand nothing, and I
Exactly.
don't have to accept your apology.
Right.
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 It's just that simple.
So in the scopes of everything, is there anybody, past or present, in your life who you feel at this point that you may deserve an apology for anything? It could be the smallest thing. You might want to apologize to the 3rd grad's teacher for stealing that juice. Is there anybody or anything in your life that you feel as though that apology is needed? Anybody?
Absolutely not.
This man.
We already know.
I'm
This
like
man.
you though with that.
Absolutely
Like
not.
with my faith, I pray and I look for guidance that way.
Right.
And if me and Dimitri's my best friend, we like sisters. If her and I have a problem, it's going to bother me. I may not have done anything that I need to apologize for, but she's somebody I'm going to pick up that phone and I'm going to do like Tony said, we need to talk, we need to work this out because she means that much to me. Somebody else, whatever, like kick rocks, I could care less. It will bother me from the inside and then I pray about it and then I'm like picking up that phone and I'm trying to make that amends. Regardless if it's anything for either one of us to
I
apologize.
apologize all the time. I work for a big insurance company and I have to apologize to people all the time. I don't mean it. I didn't do anything
She
wrong.
didn't do it?
But I still gotta say I'm sorry.
Still gotta say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What about you, Creflo?
Here you go. If you
Keep
would-
calling
if-
me Harriet Tubman.
Look at you keep calling me Creflo.
That
first of all,
underground railroad.
Stop talking about Harriet Tubman, okay? Because
You got offended.
she was a pioneer, okay?
Okay.
And she paved the way for
sorry.
us.
And so was Creflo
And
Dollar. He is
Nothing wrong with-
pioneer
stop
TV
Stop
ministry.
saying her name in that way. I'm gonna take up for Harriet.
ahead,
go.
And Sissy Tyson, you
If
look
I
like
had
Harriet
anyone
Tubman
to
when she was
apologize-
Tubman.
And Cicely Tyson.
Oh,
She took it there, didn't she?
Wow.
Well, Creflo Dollar is making headway in TV ministry.
Amen. If I had anyone to apologize to, it would probably be,
I accept your apology.
thank you.
This is something going on
It
on
was
this
no, there's
couch.
nothing going on this couch.
Okay,
It would
there's something
probably
going
be,
on.
My ex-wife's, and that
Ooh,
would probably-
X's. You put an
I
X
put
on
an
it?
X on that.
Did you put an X on
And
that?
that would be because I didn't work hard enough at making sure the marriage worked out the way
I
it
get it.
should have.
That's
I
good.
threw my hands up and gave up
What?
and walked away from it.
That's,
Wait a minute, wait,
and that's an
wait.
honest man.
Can I
That's
say
an honest
this?
man. No, you can't say
An apology is like a credit card statement. If you don't send that bill in when it was due, then it don't even matter, because it's gonna sit
Well, you
in
know
your.
what? I'll say
years
this.
ago.
I apologize to all three of them, whether they accept it or not,
Demetri,
Damn, how many times was you married?
whatever.
But
Now,
okay,
wait a minute. We gotta have to have a whole nother TV show.
I know
You
that's
said
right.
3 of them. What you married once a month?
I could be a house husband. I could be.
You on and off your period or something? Married, no period. Period, no.
Oh, jeez.
Get on my nerves, you gotta go.
Damn.
see, so then that whole bull crap you just tried to spill about if I had to apologize would be, but then if you get on my nerves, you gotta go. So that was an insincere apology. Let's keep
It
it
wasn't
moving.
See, it's phone blowing up.
That
I
was
say
like,
I apologize, and I do.
Okay.
Tony, I don't believe
Liz,
you no more
You want
than
Dimitri, okay? Thank you.
whatever.
Apology,
He cut it right there.
Yeah, he knows
No,
I'm right.
it would be to my dog,
Yes,
because she know where I'm bringing.
No,
My
see.
dog was my rock. She would be in a car with me. I used to work part time in a group home. I could take her to work. She could run around. She used to sleep in the bed with me. I remember one time before my husband and I got
Too much.
married, she got in the middle of us.
TMI, boo. TMI.
No,
Go
that's
ahead.
my dog. That's my dog. I love her.
It's your
But
dog.
now, since I had my twins, I can't have her around because I'm scared if she bites them. Then I might have to get rid of her, so I'm crying because she bit my kids. I'm crying because I gotta get rid of my dog.
Did she bite him already?
No, she never bit them.
Oh, she
So now she just goes from the basement to the yard. So when I see her, I be like, Lucy, I'm sorry. You know, so I go
But
out
you
there and
need
give
to
her a hug.
have the dogs you need to have the kids acclimated to the dog.
Nah, she a bit. Nah, I'm good. She got me jealous, so I want to give her the opportunity. I
Did
love
you
that dog.
apologize to your husband
For what?
when you had them babies, and I know you cussed him out?
Only one time. Oh
So
no,
you-
mine.
Did
I cussed
you
him out.
apologize?
No.
Why?
I say sorry, it's your fault.
You don't say you supposed to.
He was. He did something wrong.
So all our people that watch us on a regular basis, he may not be on the couch with us ever again.
Well, who would you apologize?
I'm apologizing to the audience for having this man sit next to me on the couch. Terrence Howard, Terrence Trent Darby, Terrence, Tony, whatever your name is, Fast Lane, the home ownership. You might be using your own skills tonight. He might have to find his own home. Because this man is losing. I apologize to the 3rd grade teacher for stealing all her races. She couldn't race nothing off the board. Because I didn't feel like doing no more work. I apologize for getting up in line, knowing I wasn't a Catholic, and receiving communion.
Ooh.
I did it.
Ooh.
I just apologized. And I'm sorry.
That's one of
See,
those-
look.
That's
We got
one of
another
those
one.
situations.
pressure. And I apologize for stealing out the cookie jar when I had to go to the convent after school because of my bad behavior. I was hungry. But they didn't give it to me. I took it. I apologize to Sister Ann Thomas. Whatever, it's
High
over.
five.
It's over now. High five, he will not be with us next season.
You feel better, Star Child?
His contract is probably
Yes,
over.
she should. She got all that on
You
her
feel
chest.
better?
I do.
Okay, good.
But he out of the show.
You are
I'm still through with Tony over there with the
Three wives.
I would apologize to my wives.
Practice makes perfect.
But then
Dang.
he flipped it.
Well, maybe he thought about it after we seen you
Tom,
talk about it.
Because the next time around, I want to make sure I do the correct and try to do the right thing.
You
So
just
can I
sat here and
apologize?
said,
Can I
what
apologize?
was the word? Quote, say it again.
I said I apologize.
No.
For the next time.
Get on my
No,
nerves?
you said,
Get on my nerves?
if somebody get on my nerves, you got to stay
Oh,
up.
there you go.
Alright.
I ain't certain things like this
So
can't
what
put up
about-
with.
It
Like
takes
even
9
Charlie Sheen.
strikes to be out of the inning.
Like
He only
shaving your
got three.
hair
Whatever.
over a sink and don't
Say
clean
what
up.
now?
It takes 9 strikes to be out of the inning. He only got 3, so he got 9. 6 more wives to go. 3 strikes, 1 batter's out. 3 batters,
I don't know.
9.
I don't
9
know.
strikes.
Yeah.
So he only got 1 batter out. He
I
got
just went to
6
the
more
baseball
wives.
game.
He just went all to the baseball game.
Analogy for baseball.
Tom, keep marrying him, dog. Keep marrying him.
Tone just,
His
he
wife
just gave
is
a
finna
perfect
kill all of us.
example of an insincere
His
apology.
wife is killing all of us.
I'm just saying.
What did you apologize for? Nothing.
I don't have
Because you
to
said you don't
apologize
apologize.
for because I
See?
meant what I said.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got you.
Don't,
I'm just
No,
saying.
no, don't do that. No slapping. His wife slapping all of us. Now, why you put us on the spot like that? You know she watching. She can't kick my.
Not mine. What you gonna do?
You got to get
We were talking about apologies, and again, next show will be about divorces. fast ownership, the home ownership has lost his mind. This has been another episode of Open Conversation.
Which we would like for you to make sure you join the next show because we're going to have special guests. I think the Housewives of Philadelphia.